Hi guys, so I'm back today with another mini album. This is a project that I created for a swap. It's a toilet paper roll mini album for a swap that I joined over at myscraproom.ning.com, hosted by the lovely Nika. I don't know if my partner Kathy has a YouTube channel, but I will check it out and I will see if she does. If she does, I will post down below. And I already filmed the video of the mini that I received. I am running late again, as always. I think with mini albums, I should just warn my partners at the very beginning that I need an extra week or so to get this done. I really appreciate Kathy being so patient. I was almost done, and then my sister got sick, and she's on the mend now. And then I was working on it again, and my godson had his appendix out, so that's just kind of pushed me behind with a lot of things. So without further ado, I will go ahead and get into this mini. I know it's already minute 15 in and I haven't even explained the mini. So like I said at the beginning, it is a toilet paper roll mini album, and I once again used Postcards from Paris too. I am in love with this paper. I am obsessed with it. I wanted to use a lot of the scraps that I had left over from the pages that I made. And I also purchased more of this paper to go back in the hoard vault because I just love it so much. So this is what I created, and it's just got a simple chipboard cover. And again, in my usual style, it is really, really chubby. So on the front, it's a mixture of wild orchid craft flowers and I Am Roses flowers. This is some Prima Say It With Flowers bling. This is actually a little, I have it right here, the thing. It is, what are they called? Perfect Accents. And this is the package. And I used the Eiffel Tower, and it was orange, but then I inked it with some antique gold rub and buff, and in fact most of the metals I inked it with the same rub and buff. So it's just some clusters of flowers on the front. There's a couple metal pieces behind. Can't really see them all that clearly now, but there are two different metal pieces on the back of this mini, or behind this, and it's stacked. Used an EK Success mini scalped border punch, and then on the side, now normally I don't create charms for this, but I just felt like this mini needed a charm. The paper just needed it. So there are several charms on here. These three charms are actually, they go with the collection, and they're just metal hot air balloon trinkets, a couple pieces of metal from Butterbee scraps, and then this is a little locket piece, and you can actually open it up and you can place pictures in there. So I'm gonna let Kathy know that she can do that. And then just this little piece, I believe, is from the Michaels $1.50 like fleur-de-lis or $2 section, and it's just in the pack of the fleur-de-lis. On the back I have to put the swap information on that, but I'm going to get to that. And then on the side, how I closed it, I took some really wide satin ribbon, and I just created this closure, and then I added some flowers right there. Again, just like with the pages that I created for this, everything's inked in peacock feathers because I just think it looks so pretty with this color. So make sure everything is in frame, and you guys can see that it is super chunky as usual. So we go ahead and we untie it. And on the first page right here is a little metal corner, and there is a little journaling card right here. And then I added some lace from my stash, and then the last pink hot air balloon piece I just put on there because I just thought it was really pretty. So it's hard to see this first page, but on this first page, what I did was I created a little metal photo corner right here. Well, I didn't create it, but I put it down there. And then I embellished it with some of the flowers from my stash. And then these two little pieces, just so you guys know, these are actually the Mod Melts. And I just rubbed the Rub and Buff on them, and it took to them just fine. It didn't melt the plastic or distort it at all, but I thought it was really cute. And then there's this little pull-out piece, and you can slip behind just some of the pattern paper, a little, say it with crystals, pearl here, and oops, a little gunky thing right there, and then all of the tags right here. When you pull them out, the top, they're pretty decorated, but the pattern paper matches front and back. So go ahead. I won't pull any more of those out because they're just decorated slightly different at the top. So then when we get to this page right here, this is a piece that I cut from my Cameo out of white cardstock. And then what I did, let's make sure that this is... This is in frame. What I did was I used gold embossing powder on top of it to make it gold. Slipped in behind is just a little file folder. And this little file folder is from a 7 Gypsies pack of just little mini file folders. And I put some of the pattern paper. I did some stamping with Memento ink, and it's a dark brown. I don't remember the name of it. If you're really curious about what brown it is, you can let me know. The file folder itself, I actually inked. It's manila in color when I first started, and I inked it with peacock feathers, and then I stamped a big Tim Holtz Paris style stamp. I guess if it wasn't clear by now, it is a Paris theme toilet paper roll mini. Honestly, I don't remember if I said that at the very beginning. So then on this page, I've got some more Prima Say It With Crystals bling. Here is another little pullout, some velvety feeling trim, and then this is another cutout from my Cameo, and again, I just used the gold embossing powder and melted it. A little bit of pink seam binding right there, and again, the tag, the bling at the bottom keeps it in kind of in place if the bow slips down, and then the top is nice and decorated. So on the back, now some of these pages are easier to see than others. So this page right here, this is another Mod Melt, and what I did is I just took some of the pattern paper and I cut out this little lady, and then I put glossy accents over top, and it actually sunk down quite a bit more than I thought it was going to, so it didn't level like I thought. But this is a Mod Melt with the gold Rub and Buff on it. This little piece again is from the paper, and I just did ticket punches there. So there's that page. Pretty simple. This page, let's keep that right there. This page right here, this is a fold out page. So this is a little Tim Holtz clip and some more flowers from my stash. Nice big flower up at the top. But what happens with this is you unclip it, and then these two fold out. Oops, gotta kind of pull that tag up. These two fold up like this, and then they fold out like this. So you've got plenty of room for pictures or journaling. And then when you want to close it back up, you just take the clip, obviously, and you slide it in, and you just clip it back into place. This little piece right here is another Mod Melt piece, just with some gold Rub and Buff on it. So there's that. Okay. Coming to this page right here, up at the top, again, there's another little Mod Melt bird with some gold Rub and Buff on it. I created a pocket with some wide lace from my stash and just added a simple little tag right into it. I didn't even put any pulls or anything on the tag, but I guess, you know, just trying to keep it a little more simple. This is another metal piece that I put in the corner. The crown right here, you can kind of see it. More Mod Melt with Rub and Buff, and then just some flowers from my stash, and then some tiny gold pearl trim. This page will lay down a little bit easier when I do that. So this page right here is just some simple pocket corner pieces right there, and then up at the top just some more decoration on the tag itself. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and turn over to this page right here. This page right here is a simple magnet closure, and the B at the top again is a Mod Melt with some of the Rub and Buff. This is a little clay piece that my friend Christy made me. Hi, Christy. And it was white originally, and then I just, again, to keep up with that gold theme, I just added some gold to that. And then this folds down, and then this actually folds, oh geez, up and up and up. Okay, so it's got, let me actually turn it sideways so you can see it a little bit better. So there's 3 mats on the back, and then there's room for 3 mats plus the base on the front. So lots of room right there, and it's held closed with a magnet. So this page right here is just very simple, and these are actually 2 more clay pieces that my friend Christy sent me, colored gold. This is a sticker from the sticker, one of the sticker collections, and then this little piece is just cut out from the paper collection, backed on some white cardstock, and on the back it just says Amore. And then it's just big photo mat, and then it holds just like that. Going to this page, and I didn't leave anything to stick under there out, so I'll just grab this one. But just a simple little piece right here. You can slide something behind. This piece right here, just a metal piece from my stash, and then I put a gold dress form on top. And again, this is another one that my friend Christy sent me. It just worked perfectly in this mini. And then just some flowers from my stash. This little fleur-de-lis up in the corner isn't quite glued all the way down, but again, it's got the gold Rub and Buff on the Mod Melt piece. This page right here, it's a little fleur-de-lis metal piece that I got again from that metal, or the Michaels pack from the $1.50 or $2 section, and just some lace to hold it together. And then this one, you just untie it like this, and it just moves out of the way, and again, it's going to fold out and out just like that. So lots of room for more pictures. And then the very last page right here is another lace made, pocket made out of lace, and then some more of the velvety trim, more flowers from my stash, another Mod Melt piece, and then in the pocket I put another one of those 7 Gypsies file folders, and I just covered it in paper, and it is super, super thick. And the top is decorated. On the very back, it is a little, these are actually delicate little kind of treat bags that you can purchase that go with the collection. And I just put some paper on there on some white cardstock, and I slide it in the pocket. I think I have one. Yeah, I do. I have one. They're super, super thin. And so what I did is I just cut off part of the top, and I inked around the entire edge right there. And yeah, that's it. So this is my toilet paper roll mini album. And let's move it back up real quick. That I created. And I hope that my partner likes it. And I hope that she feels that it was worth the wait, because it is a little bit overdue. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask below. And if you like it, go ahead and hit that like button. And I hope to see you all next time. I'll talk to you later. Bye.